They skipped my son's funeral for champagne, so I gave them a taste of cold revenge. The day I buried my 9-year-old son, my parents were clinking champagne glasses across town. No condolences. No flowers. They didn't ask how I was holding up. They didn't say his name. Instead, my mother's voice floated through the phone, cold and sharp. "Stop being dramatic, Emily. Now, about that $850,000 trust fund. Your sister's wedding isn't going to pay for itself." I didn't cry. Not then. I was too numb, too broken, that something inside me shattered. That trust fund wasn't theirs to touch. It was my son's, left to him by his late father, who died 2 years ago. My parents hated him, thought he was beneath our family. When my son was born, they pretended he didn't exist. When he got sick, they disappeared. But now, with him gone, they wanted his money. For a wedding. My sister? She's the golden child. Always was. Spoiled, shallow, cruel. And yes, her dream wedding came with a dream price tag. They expected me to liquidate my son's legacy to fund fairy lights. They thought I'd be too heartbroken to fight. They thought wrong. First, I played along. I told them I needed time to process everything, that I'd look into transferring the funds. Meanwhile, I met with my lawyer and financial advisor. I created a non-profit, named it after my son. Its mission: to fund medical care and funeral costs for children whose families couldn't afford it. I put every cent of that $850,000 into it and made it public. I launched the foundation with a video tribute to my son. Photos, stories, music, his laughter. The video went viral. Thousands of people donated. Celebrities reposted it. Suddenly, the little boy my parents ignored became a national symbol of love and loss. 3 weeks later, I received an email from a wedding planner. My sister's wedding had been cancelled. Why? Because all the vendors had pulled out. Turns out, my sister tried to claim the trust fund as her own to secure bookings. But the foundation had already gone public, and a journalist connected the dots. Headline: Bride demands money from dead nephew's fund to pay for $200,000 wedding. Social media exploded. Her reputation? Torched. My parents' names? Dragged through the mud. Their business? Boycotted. Clients pulled out. Investors vanished. And me? I sat in my quiet house, holding my son's favorite toy, and smiled for the first time in weeks. My sister tried to reach out. My parents left voicemails. Apologies, excuses, begging. I didn't answer. Instead, I doubled the foundation's reach, started hosting annual galas, and was invited to speak at pediatric hospitals nationwide. My son was gone, but his name would never be forgotten. If you want more stories of poetic justice, brutal karma, and powerful comebacks, hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Because sometimes the best revenge is making sure they live with what they did.